Tank around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I got $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion. Skirt the testosterone.
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Green to Thompson. Curry, his first effort, off the mark. Lonzo Ball knocks it down from mid-range.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
To Durant. Short jumper stays out.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James, tough matchup against Durant. Oh, blocked away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Count the bucket for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
James into the front court. Down 2. Has a chance? Yes. It drops. Little drama on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Thompson, yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
You know, someone I had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Ball with the basketball. 5-point game. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. Curry has it. 4-3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the 3-point shot at all levels?
No, we're watching the game critical in changing the narrative. But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the 3-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
Curry. The pass set it all up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
LeBron into the front court. Right now, down 7. To Ball. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Durant. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
James, defended by Kevin Durant. Cashes in for 2. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Livingston to bring it up. Leads 3. To Thompson for 3. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Green. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Livingston. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Thompson. Kevin Durant. 2 of 4 now. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up by 3. He was all over him. To James. Deep left corner. Has a look. Shot by Ingram misses. To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Jonas Jerebko is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Coming right back to you.
Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Rondo with the basketball. Down 6. To Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. Off the mark. To Cousins. Jerebko can't get it to go.
You see, this is choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around the line.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Curry with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Rondo into the front court. 9-point margin. Caldwell Pope against the native of Sweden. Down for McGee. Not that time. Knocked loose. Caldwell Pope against the former Cougar. Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Rondo against Klay Thompson. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Livingston across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. Durant to Green. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Ball with it up top. His team down 9. From the painted area, won't go down. To Green. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
No good and no foul.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Ball. To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lonzo Ball. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Lonzo with it. Trailing by 15. Oh, blocked by Green.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Golden State at the controls. It's Kuzma up to block the shot. Looking to push. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Green to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
When you got a big man like Boogie coming off a devastating Achilles injury, you wonder a lot about his mobility, but he looked really agile in that last run.
It's blocked by Boogie.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Curry, he engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry, not that time. He missed it. Ball into the front court. Down a bundle. Driving is Rondo, but his shot won't fall. To Thompson. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Cousins. Oh, Lonzo Ball. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Green. Ingram against the KG veteran Iguodala. Trying to cash in and strokes it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's Steph at the controls. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. LeBron into the front court. His guys down big. Cousins up to block the shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Thompson. Goes to the right side. Curry. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Gets it in the right corner. Rondo. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kuzma. Here's James with a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. That's blocked by Durant.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a chance. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Ball. Down for McGee. Turned away by Cousins.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Durant. Now that's a contest. Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And the finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James against KD. Has a look. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Warriors dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was gold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Smothering D.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Rebound LeBron. Ball with it up top. Down by 15. Kuzma to Ball. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
James matched up with Durant. With the basketball up top. The lead is 15. Caldwell Pope to Ball. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Cruises inside for two.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down the ground and make a play.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Curry over to the right side. Locked in. And it's Green, 4-2.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Oh, a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Caldwell Pope. LeBron, defended by Kevin Durant. And scores. Strong take.
Surprised to say the least. I know I didn't expect LeBron to be back in the 2-1-6. But as we know, we should come to expect the unexpected with him every time.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
It's James. And he buries it.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. The drive, right to the basket. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, short. Lonzo with it. His guys down by 9. JaVale McGee. Big finish at the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Flat out, KD is unguardable. He's the most gifted scorer in the league, period. We saw that during the NBA Finals last year. He has that size and that length. He can take advantage of anybody and elevate it around the rim.
Here's Kuzma. Brings the ball up court to James. Warriors come away with it. Here's Durant for 2. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Green. Deep right corner. Durant to Thompson. Off the assist.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
LeBron with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Caldwell Pope couldn't keep it in. Off Contavious Caldwell Pope. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Livingston to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Knocked loose. James against KD. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Rondo, guarded by Livingston. Oh, he blocked it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Livingston to Thompson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Klay Thompson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. It's James controlling the offense. Oh, can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Caldwell Pope to James. In the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Rondo matched up with Livingston. To Beasley, trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range. Easy path to the rim. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Off the mark on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Thompson can't go down. Smothering defense. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Time for some new personnel into the game. Lakers at the controls right now. Cousins up to block the shot. That's going to be out of bounds.